Hey y'all, it's April Miss Ann's Way Station. We're going live tonight. So here's a big surprise.
What?
You're live.
What?
Going live here. Are you
We're
on?
going live.
Yep, you're on.
We're live?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I gotta go eat time before I pass out. Go. Just go.
I need to too.
Oh, you need to make you a sandwich?
Yeah. Hey everybody. Let me turn this around. We're in this other pasture. I'm having to sit out here with them to, hold on baby, hold on. Sit out here with them to watch them. So I can watch them because I got to put a fence up. They've eaten quite a bit right here. They tearing it up. This was all tall like this right here. You can tell all the grass that they've eaten. Right over there is low, all along there, along here. Esther's doing a good cleanup job right now. Samson, he's doing a cleanup. They'll eat all this tall stuff right here, and then they'll go back for a while and they'll eat the short stuff. But yeah, they get full, they just hang out for a minute. Samson's doing good. They all like it out here. I'm sorry we just now getting to come on live. I appreciate the donations that we have been getting here lately. I had to get horse feed and feed for the horses, so I had a choice between getting my phone paid or get horse feed. I picked horse feed. And it's been hot right now, so I'm letting them graze this real good right here, and they're doing good. It's just sorry about it, me cutting y'all short for a minute, but I had to so I could get some horse feed and buy some hay. And I appreciate the donations because I had a choice between feeding these girls and boy or paying a cell phone bill. I decided to buy horse feed and feed for them and not let them go hungry. That was my choice. And if we do it again, if I have to do this all over again, I will. Because they come first. I'm just letting y'all know that. I enjoy y'all following me and watching. And, you know, I got a big doctor bill up there at Palone's. I got to get paid. That's going to be the next option. If it comes down to it, I will have the phone turned off until I can pay the big vet bill, which I hope I don't have to do that. But if I have to, I'm just going to have to, because, you know, I've got to get these bills paid and feed the horses. But, you know, I appreciate the donations here lately. They're coming in good. I've got to go Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look at my calendar, but I think that I'm going Saturday to get round bales of hay, which, since I got to sit out here with these girls right here and boy, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just sit out here during the after work and let them graze this. And, you know, I'm going to have to do it that way. But I've got another pasture that I've definitely got a fence off because I don't have a fence over there or over here on this side. Let me show you this one here. We got chickens and ducks over here, so I've got to keep them out of their area, and that's the reason I've got to fence this off. I have to keep them out of it, but where all this dead grass is over here is where the ducks and the chickens are. Okay, I've got to put a fence up right on this border so the chickens and ducks can have all that, and then the horses are going to eat all that over there all the way down, which you can't see right here because I got to open this gate up, but I can't right now. But that's my next goal. And then my next one is back over here that I've got to fence off so we can have plenty of pasture for these girls and boys to eat on. Because I'm going to tell you, they eat a lot, okay? They don't mess around. When they eat, they're serious. Now I'm going on the other side of that shed there on the back side, and it's going to do all that back there, and it goes back around so far back. So I've got to get a fence to go from here right up here with it on the other side of this barn, this little shed. On the other side of this, I've got to put a fence in, because what I'm going to do is come right on this side right here. I got to clean this up. Come here, put a gate right here. But I'm going to run a fence back there, and all this is going to be other section for them. But I've got to get a gate put up here, which I'm going to probably move one, and or get another one, and put a fence up all the way down there to keep them off that house back over there. There's a house over there and some people live in, so I got to keep the horses off of that house. So that is the next objective, other than I've got to build them a run feed in, where they'll have stalls to go in the wintertime with a roof over it, so they can stay dry, we can stay dry while they eat, and they will be separated out and be able to eat. And I will train them to have their own stall, and they will just walk right in, and then we'll feed them. And that's my main goal there. All these babies here, they go in the barn at night and sleep. So, y'all just got to bear with me. Me and April, April picked up a second job to try to help support all this. And, it helps to have donations so we can buy feed, so I don't have to use all my money, and, that way I don't have to have my cell phone turned off because of a bill. And, car insurance, I pay out of my money. I don't expect y'all to pay none of my insurance. My cell phone bill, I don't expect y'all to do all that. But that's what, I have to do. I have to sacrifice something. And, if I get a big electric bill and I can't swing it, then I'm just going to have to turn off my lights, have them turned off until I can get the money to pay it. That's where I'm at, okay? Everything is going up. Yes, I am not going to lie to you. Everything has gone up. Diesel's gone up. Feed has gone up. And the girls are coming up. So you see how much better they're looking. They are looking real good from the time that we got them. They're looking real good because we are working real hard on them, trying to get them better. you know, because we want them to feel good. We want these babies to feel real good and happy and, you know, love the rest of their life. And, you know, that's the main goal for these girls and boy. I want them to be happy. I don't want them stressing over feed or food. I can't have that because that gives them colic, because if they worry, they get sick, okay? It's just like humans. When you get worried, you start getting sick. And I don't want this for them because they've already had a bad situation already. We took them out of it. Not just us, but everybody that got involved in calling us to rescue these babies. You know, we promised that we'd give them a good life, okay? Well, you know, I kind of started to let them down. And, you know, I said, you know, I can live without a phone. I don't need a phone. What did we do way back in the day before cell phones were real popular? We, you know, we had people delivering mail and stuff like that, horseback. Or, you know, they had the telephones that, you know, everybody had to wait on. It was called the party line. You know, stuff like that. They didn't have cell phones back in the day. We just gotten so luxury with cell phones and, you know, be able to carry your phone everywhere you go. And, you know, the last few days, I like it. I mean, you know, I've kind of enjoy it. So, you know, I mean, I'm not mad about not having a cell phone because, yeah, you say, well, somebody may need to get in touch with you. Okay, somebody might need to get in touch with me. But they're going to have to come out here and see me. Because right now, my phone is in the car. I'm on April's phone. She's the one that come up to me and told me that we were going to go live. So, you know, I just use her phone to go live. My phone stays put up. So, you know, personally, you know, I don't really need a phone. I can go back the old way, the way it was. If I need to see somebody, I'll go to their house and leave a note. Stuff like that. And then when it comes real bad times, I'll ride a horse, you know. I'll ride a horse to somebody's house. So, you know, I'm not too good to live without stuff. As long as these babies are well taken care of. My point is what I'm trying to come across. These babies come first, okay? So if the cell phone dies again and it gets turned off, then you understand that, you know, I've got bills that I've got to pay, and I've got to make sure the babies get fed, and I've got to turn stuff off until I can get the money. Because I'm not going to let these babies starve just to pay my cell phone bill or pay a light bill. These babies are going to come first. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know that for the future. Okay? And, you know, insurance on the automobile is high, so, you know, I've got to work real hard on that. So y'all's donations that y'all give is not for the car insurance or getting tags on the vehicles or paying cell phone. Y'all just help with the feed and everything like that. And, you know, the vet bills, help me out on that. Then we're all good. I can pay my bills, if you understand where I'm coming from. I'd be sitting pretty if I didn't have all these babies to spend money on and take care of them, make sure I'm taking care of them right and good, and getting their teeth worked on, their hooves worked on, and stuff like that, because it goes further than just feed. because I've got to take them and get their teeth floated once a year. River's got to go every 6 months to a year. I've got to take her up to Pelone and let him look at her paramouth overbite, make sure it's coming out right, make sure her teeth ain't tearing her gums up. It's just a number of stuff that, that has to be taken care of. So if I have that and I got to pay that, then I'm going to have to let something go, either the cell phone bill, my light bill, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I've got to get these babies taken care of first. They come first. Just to let y'all know. I mean, I love these babies something fierce. They're like a kid that, my kid's already grown up and moved out. So, these are my second kids. And that's what I have to take care of. So, just to let you know that. So, yeah, they're all doing good. Jolene's doing real good. Oh, got a horsefly. Hey, River. Yeah. All right, I'm going to turn this phone over to you. I've got to cut this short because I've got to watch these girls. You brought me something to eat. Thank you. So here's April. I enjoyed talking with y'all for a minute and letting y'all understand what's going on. And the reason our phone got turned off was so I could get feed and hay and take care of these kids. So here's April, and I appreciate y'all, and y'all keep in touch, and I appreciate the donations that's been coming in here lately. Thank you very much. So here's April.
Hey y'all. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know how much more transparency that me and Tom have to be about this. I've done showed you that we let our cell phone bill get cut off to keep these babies fed. We got a $200 donation from one of Tom's family members so we go get some round bale of hay tomorrow. Tom has to go tomorrow at 5 p.m. to go do that. I'm not asking y'all to pay my cell phone bill. I'm not asking for none of that. The only thing we're asking for is help with the feed and the vet bill. I mean, me and Tom, we pay a lot of our stuff, and we also pay on the vet bill. So, I mean, I just don't know how much more transparency I have to really, really be about all this. Because I just went and spent $120 on horse feed 2 days ago. I can't buy a whole lot of horse feed right now because it's too hot and then it'll ruin. So I buy enough for what we need until this coming Tuesday when I get paid again. So Tom's going tomorrow to Cersei to go get 3 round bale of hay. That's $210. They'll hold the girls over hopefully for a while in the front pasture. But I mean, we're not like these other rescues. I promise you that. Just gonna take your money and not never show you nothing. I do appreciate the donations we did get in the past 2 days. So, I mean, if any of y'all have any kind of questions, all y'all gotta do is just ask, and we'll be more than glad to tell you the truth. Because that's all we've been doing, is telling y'all the truth. We've been really transparent about a lot of stuff. We have not lied about what we're doing. All them babies over in the backfield that he's with, somebody has bought and paid for them to keep them off the truck. They've come from Fountain Hill, Stroud, Oklahoma. There's only 2 places that they have came from. Samson came from Fountain Hill. Somebody bought and paid for him. So yeah, he's here permanently with me until he dies. I will tell y'all this. I have said this and I'll say it again, because I know we have new people following. All the horses we have in this front pasture, they have underlying medical conditions. They will never be adopted out, because I'm not going to do that to anybody. They will stay here until we rather have to put them to sleep. I mean, I'm just being very, very transparent about everything. Yes, I'm a manager at McDonald's here on Arch Street. And yes, I work another job. It's part-time, but hey, it pays me every Tuesday. My other job pays me the 5th and the 20th. Tom gets paid every other Friday. So, I mean, we do have jobs that pay our own bills. I've told y'all time and time again that the horses have their own checking account because they have to. When you file for this kind of stuff, you had to have a different checking account versus from your checking account. Ms. Lee has her own checking account. The horses has their own checking account. I have my own checking account. Me and Tom both have our own checking account. So I'm just going to say now, me and Tom are not like the bigger horse rescues that just keep donating, wanting money, money, money. All we're asking for is we just need help with the feed bill. And, you know, $5 Friday. I try to do that every Friday. Y'all just donate $5. So this main reason why I went and picked up his other job, so we could put a big lean-to up. Like Tom told y'all, so we can feed them all, and they all have their own little space they can go to and eat instead of standing out in the cold and the rain and all that when the winter time hits here. I have been very honest about Goldie when we had her. I was very honest about where we was at. I went live video there at Dr. Mike Palone's. So I never lied about Goldie being at the vet's office. A lot of these other rescues don't show y'all that. They may take a picture and say, oh yeah, they're at the vet's office. A lot of the horse rescues are not going to do what me and Tom are doing. I'm telling y'all this now. Because this is why they get bashed. Or this why they get asked 100,000 questions. Where'd this money go? Where'd that money go? Well, I mean, I even took y'all to Tractor Supply. Showed y'all the feed bill that we had to have. The 2 types of feed we had to have. That was $120 right there. Yeah, we're non-Texas imp on our feed. The whole main reason why me, Tom, Ms. Lee, we stepped up for these horses, because I'm going to tell you now, when Mexico was open, if we wouldn't have stepped up for these horses, they would have been long gone. They'd already been dead, already been in somebody's stomach. It was physically food for somebody on their table. Because y'all have to realize that Canada and Mexico, they eat horse meat. So, I mean, y'all really have to stop and think. You know, everybody wants to say, hey, I want y'all to rescue this horse. Well, when you rescue a horse out of the slaughter pipeline, nobody don't want to come to the other side of it to help you feed them or the vet care or have their feet done. They stop it right there at the truck. Oh, I kept them off the truck. That's all you need. Okay, a lot of these horse rescue people, they may have a job, may not. Or they've been around for a long, long time. So they get all this money poured into them. These smaller rescues that just start. I mean, I've been dealing with horses since 2019. My first horse, she died. Back in 2023, she passed away due to EEE. I had no control over her. I took her to Dr. Mox. That's how me and Dr. Mox been with each other for quite a while. Dr. Mike knows me like the back of his hand. So anytime we go somewhere, I'll show love. Just to prove to y'all what I'm doing. So nobody don't think I'm lying. Trying to take your money and not using it correctly. Ms. Lee is the backbone of this whole entire horse sanctuary. Me and Tom do live videos. Yes, we work. So you might as well say I technically work 3 jobs. He works 2 jobs. This horse rescue is a job. But we enjoy it. All I'm trying to get everybody to realize is that when y'all ask a horse rescue, like y'all go on Strava page, Y'all name out all these horse rescues. Y'all donate to get them out of there. But will anybody step up to donate to anything else? Like the feed, their hoof care, and the vet care. Some of y'all will, some of y'all won't. Because a lot of people say, oh, I got them off the truck, that's all you need. This thing, if me and Tom didn't have jobs, what would happen? The horses would never get fed. They wouldn't be taking as good care as they are. Yes, a lot of these horses look really, really bad when we first got them, but we've done a lot of hard work with them. Hope is in her mid-30s. She's looking really good. When I first got her, she didn't look that good. But now, she's looking really, really good. She's starting to really fill out. She's starting to trot a little bit more in her round pen. Tom let her out last weekend. She got a little bit tired when she was ready to go back up because she got a little tired. She ain't been out in a while. You know, y'all got to realize when these horses get down like they are, just like Ginger, it's took her a while to get her energy all the way back up. Hope is going to take her a long time, a little while to get her energy all the way back up because they were down to nothing. When a horse is down to nothing, you have to slowly bring them back up. It takes a lot out of them. And you're having to readjust their body. Their body's having to say, oh, I got good feed, and now I feel good. And, you know, it's just like they go through a lot, y'all, in the kill pens. That's why I try to tell y'all. When they go to sell barn to sell barn, that's a lot on them. Like Dr. Mike has told y'all. And I'll repost that video again. So the new people can see what he has to say about me and Tom and this horse sanctuary we're running. He'll tell you a lot of these horses I got had stomach infections really bad. They had ulcers real bad. Hope was real bad. She was real bad, emaciated. You could see her hip bones, her backbone. She didn't look good. I went to Arkansas Kill Pen and picked her up. I will tell you this, Miss Deb from Equine Network Rescue, she puts a lot of trust into me because I keep in contact with her. I show her pictures when we do live videos. I know she watches these live videos too. Yes, everybody's having a hard time, and I realize that. But I wish a lot of people just stop and think about, you know, what would happen if me and Tom didn't have a job. These horses would never got fed. Nothing would never. So, I mean, when somebody's asking for just a little bit of help, I mean, it ain't like I'm asking you to pay my bill. No. I'm not asking you to pay my water bill. No. I'll go without lots of water if I have to. And like Ms. Lee posted, and I've told y'all once, Tom's told y'all, we will go without before these horses. Because these horses will get fed before anything. And that's the honest God truth, bottom line, because we stepped up for them. We're going to take the best care of them that we can. So just like our cell phone bill got turned off, big whoop. We made a sacrifice to go buy horse feed instead of paying our cell phone bill. That's the true, genuine side of me and Tom, is that we really, really care about what we're doing. We try to get other people to realize, hey, we're not just scamming y'all, because that's not the thing. And I don't believe in doing none of that to nobody, because I watch it a lot on Facebook, and it happens, and I know it happens. I mean, that's why we do a lot of live videos every day. Now, tomorrow when he goes and gets the hay, I won't be able to go with him, because I'll be at my other job till 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and he has to go start at 5 tomorrow to pick it up. But the next day, which will be Sunday, when we go live Sunday, y'all see a round bale of hay sitting out there in the round bale feeder. Right now, there's not one out there because the guy had to cut the round bale Wednesday. So it takes a couple of days for it to do what he needs to do with the hay, cure out the grass or whatever he's got to do. And then he'll, you know, roll it up, bale it up, whatever. Yes, that's why the horse been eating on the other side of that pasture, because it's got a lot more grass. We ain't had no rain here in Arkansas at all. So, I mean, if anybody has any questions about anything, Ms. Lee would be more than glad to answer them back on Facebook. She watches his lives a lot on her computer. She's in the house. I mean, I'm just trying to be really, really transparent about everything. I mean, I've done a bunch of live videos with people that know me. I guess I can go to my job and ask my GM to do a live video with me. And I've been with my GM for 17 years. That's a long time to be with a store manager for a long time. She told somebody the other day, me and April, we might as well, she was joking around, she said, we're married. We've been together for 17 years. I mean, I've had a job for a long time, like I've told everybody. My mom was sick. I took care of my mom. Then my mom died. So, to kind of help with everything, me and Tom and Ms. Lee just come up, do this horse rescue. We had that horse, Miss Anna. That's how Miss Anna's weigh stations come about, is because of Miss Anna. She passed away in January. We had to put her to sleep. I had her for 6 months. So, I mean, me and Tom love what we do. But I just really need y'all to kind of donate. I mean, yes, the vet bill, I understand that. Unless I give y'all Dr. Mike Palone's number. I tell y'all 3 or 4 times throughout the video, we got shirts, we have tumblers. I'm trying to pre-sell hoodies. I'm going to do that till probably the end of September. And I'll tell you, Dr. Mike Palone's veterinarian hospital is 501-556-5355. Y'all can call and donate the money yourself. You ain't got to send it to his weigh station. Y'all can call and donate yourself to the bill. That way y'all actually know that's where your money went. I'm not hiding anything from nobody. I have no shame in anything I'm doing. So I'm going to tell you now, if we have to put a horse to sleep, I'll go live and show you. The reason why I wasn't there on my birthday, because I was at work. And Goldie was really bad. Her colon was already twisted up really bad. She's in a lot of pain. So that's why I told Dr. Mike, go ahead and put her to sleep. Don't wait on me. You don't never know what kind of condition these horses are in when you get them out of the slaughter pipeline. And it's a sad situation. A lot of y'all don't realize when they go cell barn, truck to truck, they ride these trucks. It could be 10 days, 14 days. They go without no food, no water, no nothing for 10 to 14 days on these trucks. Y'all really need to stop and think about it. I mean, that's why a lot of these horse rescues, they ask for help. Because of the condition these horses are in. When it's hot and you're riding a truck with a bunch of horses, they just load them up like cattle. There's no separating them. They just run them in these big trucks and they just stump all. If you have a weak horse in that trailer and it falls down, guess what? There's all the horses going to, just step all over it. That's how a lot of these horses get cuts on their face. That's how a lot of these horses get banged up, bruised up. They get hurt real bad. It's being on these trucks. I'm going to tell you now, the people at sale barns, they don't care. When they don't care, because they'll tell you it's just a job to them. Like when Tom had to go get the 2 donkeys last October from Fort Smith, the young boy said, it's just a job to me and I hate this job. Well, he kicked one of the donkeys square in the stomach and kicked the other one straight square in the throat because he said they're stupid and he just didn't want to have to load them into a trailer. Me and Tom have seen a lot. When you go to these kill pen lots, they're not pretty to see. I'll tell you now, Fountain Hill, they wait on you at the gate to see if they're getting picked up. But the way they do it at Fountain Hill, they tie them up and put the coggins in front of them. Then you got all these other horses that run up to the gate. I want to go. I mean, these horses know when they're in a bad situation. And I'm telling y'all, they really know. They're not stupid. I preach this, and I preach this, and I preach this, and I preach this, that they are not stupid. They are smarter than what people give them credit for. Yes, horses are big. I understand people are scared of them. As long as you respect a horse, they'll respect you. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if they're a baby, it takes a little bit for them to get with their stuff, but you have to teach them. We had 2 babies. One of them's 9 months old, the other one's a year old. Jolene, she's half quarter horse, half Clydesdale. I don't know how big she's going to be, but she's almost as tall as Ginger is. And she ain't but 9 months old. Miss Betty looked really bad. Miss Betty ain't but 20, 25 years old. And I've got her up looking good. We feed her twice a day. Ginger, we feed her twice a day. Hope gets fed twice a day. And then she gets hay. So all I'm saying is y'all really just need to stop and think about when y'all see these horse rescues or horse sanctuaries asking for some money, asking for help. You can rather donate or just pick up the phone and say, hey, what do you seriously need? I mean, a lot of them has Chewy account. A lot of them has Amazon account. We have a Chewy account and we have an Amazon account. Y'all could, and like I've told y'all are more than glad to order off of that. That don't bother me at all. And it'll come straight to the address where the horses are at. Me and Tom are here at this address a lot. We don't leave here till almost 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. We don't get into bed till almost midnight. Then I get back up and go to my first job. I had to be there by 3:30. So I'm up by 2:30 in the morning, leave the house, get ready to leave the house, and I go to work. Sometimes I'm there till 11 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm there till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I go hit my second job. If I'm having to stay there at 1 o'clock, say my other job I had to be there by 2. Then I go hit my second job. I'm there till 7 o'clock, 7:15 at night, and then I come here, straight here to this horse pasture. And we feed the horses when it gets dark because it's cooler. But I really do appreciate everybody that follows this page. If y'all could just share this page and get it out to your friends, to your family. I do have shirts and I do have tumblers. And we are pre-selling hoodies. So, I mean, if y'all live out of state and y'all want a tumbler, if y'all want a hoodie, all you gotta do is send the money. You can Cash App it and PayPal it. And then I'll write your name and address down. And as soon as the hoodies come back, I'll be more than glad to mail them to you. Or if you want a tumbler, I'm going to try to get some coffee cups here soon. Get them going. If y'all want a coffee cup, then just let me know. And I'll mail it to you. I mean, I have no problems at all mailing anything to anybody. I promise you, you'll get the product. I'm just not going to keep your money and just not send you nothing. And I'll let you know, and I'll show you where I mailed it to you, and I'll take a picture and send it to you. I mean, me and Tom are very, very transparent about what we do here. We don't keep nothing from nobody. Yes, Sam's going to come back out and do some more horses feed. Hopefully when he comes back out, I'll be here. And we can go live and show y'all. So, I mean, if y'all have any questions, all y'all got to do is just hit the page and ask. But I do appreciate the people that stepped up the past couple of days to donate some money. That meant a lot. But I'm just trying to show y'all these horses won't go without. Me and Tom will go without before these horses do. And that's what really a true rescue is about and a true sanctuary is about. Even though we have jobs, we will go without before these horses will. And that's the honest God true fact. I care a lot about these horses. These horses are like our family to us. When you feed them every day, have to take care of them every day, you spend a lot of time with them every day. I mean, they love on you every day. They have respect for you every day. Jolene, she's really come around. She's more in your pocket. Ginger, she's really happy. She's been here. This October, she'll be here for a year. I didn't think she was going to make it when Tom was bringing her back. She's a body score of a 0. When your body score is a 0, you see their ribs, their hip bones. And I'll ask Ms. Lee to repost her again. Let everybody see how she was before and how she is now. And I've even got a video from the kill pen lot. I'll send it to Ms. Lee and have her post it on the computer so everybody can see. Ms. Lee has done a lot of before and after pictures on Angel, and I think, Esther and Ginger, and we've done Hope. So Poppy and Hope and Oakley, they've all come from the Equine Network Rescue that I've had to sign paperwork on stating that while they're in my care, that if anything happens to them, I take them to the vet. I feed them every day. I stay in touch with Miss Deb every day. She sees how these horses look every day. She trusts me a lot. And that says a lot coming from another rescue person. I'm going to tell you now. Right now, no, I'm not going to go get another horse from the kill pen lot. And I'm going to say why. It's because I feel like me and Tom's been so transparent about everything. And trying to get y'all to understand what it takes for what me and Tom do. We probably spend right at, with the horse feed and the hay and the alfalfa cubes we're friends have to start buying. We probably spend close to $2,000, if not more, a month on the horses. And that says a lot, y'all. That's not including the vitamins I give to them, because they have to have the vitamins. And I mean, I'll tell you now, the vitamins I buy is a big bucket, 40-pound bucket. It'll last me for about 8 months. I spend $315 on it. But it makes the horses look good, it makes them feel good, it helps their whole entire body. I don't buy no crap feed. I will not never buy no cheap feed. Because, to me, if the horses come out of the slaughter pipeline, that's why I feed good feed, because the low-cost feed, you don't get good results out of it. And you don't really know what they've been eating, or how they've been taken care of, or why they was to the sale barn. But I'm going to tell you now, October's coming around. So this means that the finals are coming up in October. I know the Arkansas State Horse Show is like the first part of September, Labor Day weekend. So you got the Arkansas State Horse Show, then you have the finals in October. After the finals, where do you think these horses are going to go? Going to the sale barn. Why? Because people say I don't want it on my feed bill for the winter time. And like I say, come spring of next year, guess what? They go get a new horse. Why? Because, oh, Dad, I want a horse. Oh, Mom, I want a horse. Okay, so you have to retrain another horse. Because the horse that you did have back in October, you took it to a sale barn. Because you didn't want it on your feed bill. Okay, if I would have said, if we wouldn't have stepped up for these horses, I could say the same thing about the ones we got. Oh, I don't want them on my feed bill no more. But I'm not going to do that, y'all. That's not right to them, for one. When we went and picked them up, we promised them to give them a better life than what they had. And we're going to stay true to our word and keep our promise to them. I kept my promise to Goldie. I told her I was going to get her some help. I knew she was sick. I did exactly what I told her I was going to do. When we had to load her onto our trailer, no, she didn't want to load. She's afraid we were going to take off with her and go take her back to the sale barn. Told her, no, I'm getting you some help. I'm taking you to the vet. So when we showed up at the vet, she knew I wasn't lying to her. But when I dropped her off, I just didn't drop her off at the vet's office. I went up there. So we took up her Wednesday night. And they close about 8, 9 o'clock, but they have to stay open till midnight and answer the phones and stuff in case they get an emergency in the middle of the night. So I was up there Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We didn't go Sunday because we had to go pick up some hay Sunday. Then Monday was my birthday on the 3rd of August. But Dr. Mike ran some more blood work on her. Her liver enzymes were sky high. It wasn't 10 minutes. He called me and said, April. I'm like, yes, sir. He's like, Godie's colon's twisted and she's in bad shape. I said, okay, Dr. Mike, go ahead and put her to sleep. That's the only thing you can do is help a horse when they're in really bad shape like that and something happens like that is go ahead and put them to sleep. Let them go on. Because she had already been bred so many times, y'all. If y'all breed your horses, that's what's going to happen when they get older and somebody else gets them. And, you know, they try to fix the problem before that person was breeding them. So, I mean, if y'all are going to use these horses as breeding machines, just think about when you take them to a sale barn, that these rescues are going to pick up that horse and take it to the vet. And that's when you find out from the vet that, oh, there's a breeding machine. This is why that happened. You can't do nothing about it but to put them to sleep. But you've done spent this money to try to figure out why and what's wrong with them to get them to where they need to be. Because when a horse quits eating and drinking, you have to get them to the vet because something's bad or wrong when they come off their feed and their hay and their water. And that's what me and Tom had to do. She laid down. I told her, I said, Godie, you're going to get up. She wouldn't get up until Tom walked out of the enclosure where we had her at. When Tom walked out, She stood up and I put the halter and lead rope on her. Well, we had to walk real slowly. Then she loaded the trailer and we took her on Dr. Mike's. That's why I use Dr. Mike, because Dr. Mike is honest and upfront. He knows a lot. Dr. Mike still goes to school every day. They're still learning. He does every day. If he don't know something, he'll look into it and try to figure out what's going on. So all I'm asking is when a horse sanctuary asks you to step up to donate $10, $15, $20, it goes towards the horses, to the feed, to their feet, whatever they need. It don't go to my bills, because I'm going to tell you now, you don't make no money doing this. You're always going to be in the red no matter what. Y'all really need to stop and think about that. These bigger rescues, they show y'all they make money is because they're doing something totally different than what they probably don't need to be doing, for one. And a lot of the horse rescues nowadays will just put a horse to sleep. If his body score was 0, won't give it a chance. Me and Tom, we tried to give these horses another fighting chance at life. Give them a better life. That's where me and Tom come in about different from everybody else. We give these horses a second chance. So what? If they're in this front pasture, so what? They're living their best life. Y'all have to stop and think about where these horses come from at one time. They've been abused by the Amish community. The Amish community will work a horse to death till they just can't use them no more. Then when that happens, that's when they go to the sale barns. And then from the sale barn, that's when the kill buyers are there to pick them up, to pay for them, and they'll pick them up. You don't even know what the kill buyers, they come in a regular truck and trailer. Some of them may be in a big old 18-wheeler trailer behind the sale barn where nobody can't see it. So all I'm saying is, when the horse rescue people ask for donations, this is why. This is why we go live every day. Yeah, I told you our cell phone bill got cut off because we made that decision because the horses were going to eat before we paid our cell phone bill. That's very transparent that I can be. And me and Thomas told y'all, the horses will eat before, if we can't make a bill that time, then we'll catch it up on the next time. So I just hope that everybody realizes that we're not lying to y'all, that we're telling the truth. We're doing right by the horses. We're trying to do right by y'all. Showing y'all. Every time we went and got hay, I went live when I was with Tom. I'm like, hey, we got hay, this is how much it was. We had to pay them cash. So we had to pay them cash money because you can't do a debit card. It has to be cash because there's no taxes on it. So I'm just hope y'all really, really understand, really realize what it takes, because it does take a lot. Next time I go to Farmers, I'll go live and show y'all the whole transaction like I did at Tractor Supply. Next time we go to Tractor Supply, I'm just going to start video recording all this to where y'all can see what we actually spent and what it's taken to feed these horses every day. Because some of these horses have to eat twice a day. The other ones can go by with just eating at night time because they have the round bale of hay. They'll have a big round bale of hay out there Saturday when Tom gets back from going to Cersei. So I just hope that y'all really, really just sit down and think about what I've talked to y'all about and just really lay it on your heart. Because like I said, I just don't know how much more transparency that me and Tom can really be about this. I can hit everybody in this neighborhood and they can tell you how good me and Tom do. If it comes down to that, I guess I'll do that. Tina's been on live. Tina goes with us a lot to Tractor Supply. Tina's here to help us feed these horses. She'll come morning and night. She knows what it takes. And I'll try to get her to go live tomorrow when she comes over. And she can tell y'all what it takes to feed these babies every night and every day. Just because I have days off of my job, don't mean I have days off from the horse sanctuary, because I'm here no matter what to spend time with the horses, to love on them, to let them know, hey, you're wanted, you're loved. You still have to let them know that they're loved because they still go through they're still having to decompress themselves because they were loved at one time. And some of these horses that we had didn't even know what love was until they got here. Then when we started loving them, they was unsure about it. They didn't know what to do, so they would kind of just walk off from us. Then they'd watch the other horses and the donkeys we got. When they seen all of that, then that's when they got curious and started coming up to me and Tom, and we was loving them, and they love it. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and thank you for following Miss Anna's Way Station. And just remember, we do have a vet bill, and yes, I do need help, and yes, I'm trying to go to one of our local restaurants to do a fundraiser for it. Hopefully I can meet with her Monday if nothing don't come up, because me and her had something coming up both on our ends. Wednesday, she had to go do something, and then Wednesday I had to go to work by a certain time. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and like I said, I've been more transparent than anybody else, any other rescue. I mean, we've been trying to be really transparent about a lot of things that we do. But y'all just like and share this page, and just tell your friends and family and get us out there. We do have tumblers for sale. We do have t-shirts. I have kids extra small through large. I have adults from small all the way to 5 extra large. We are selling hoodies. If y'all want to know the process, just message the page and we'll get back with you. And then Dr. Mike Palone's number is area code 501-556-5355. If y'all want to donate towards the vet bill, I greatly appreciate it. That's why I give you his number to call. It's under Miss Anna's Way Station. His cell phone number again is area code 501-556-5355. Y'all can call, donate yourself. That way you know that that's where your money went. If y'all choose to do that or not, y'all can go on the Chewy and Amazon list we have. Y'all can order anything off of that. It don't bother me. We just need a little bit of help for the horse feed. And that's all we really need is help for the horse feed and their feet. That's why I try to do every Friday. It's $5 a day every Friday, y'all. $5. If 60 people or 100 people or 500 people donate $5, it goes towards the hoof care and it goes towards the feed. And like I said, Tom's mom's best friend donated $200. Her $200 will go towards the 3 round bales of hay that we gotta go pick up tomorrow. I greatly appreciate all y'all for following the page, and I know we have new people, and like I said, I'll repost Dr. Mike Palone's his interview between me and him. And I'll repost a couple more new pictures of Ginger, and we'll post some different pictures of Hope and the way she looked when I first got her and what she looks like now. So y'all can see for the new people who are following this page. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night.